Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Top 5 Fridays. DBougie86 here again. Yes, guys, it's week 2 of Top 5 Fridays. As I hope you're enjoying part 1, week 1 of this series. This week, me and the guys are doing our Top 5 Why Aren't You on Blu-Ray? Yes. What that means is 5 films that we would want to see get a Blu-ray release that haven't already. And the way I did this list and these top 5 is pretty much similar to how I did my... Actually, this is kind of hilarious because my second video on YouTube ever was a video tag from my good friend Mood616, where he wanted to know films that we wanted on Blu-ray. Now, I did one of those before, and hilariously enough, majority of those films got Blu-ray releases or are getting Blu-ray releases in the future. For examples, like Cut and Run was on there, Ghost Keeper, Don't Torture a Duckling, War of the Gargantuans, Rodan. That's a few of the films that were on my previous incarnation of this type of list. So, with that being said, very curious, and the way I did this is these are going to be maybe just for Region 1 releases. I know I do have a Region 3 player, so my Verizons are expanded, but I want more casual viewers to see these films that I picked, and for that reason alone, I picked like 5 films that I would want to see get like maybe like a Region 1 release, because for more casual viewers. If these do get like Region 2 releases from any of the companies that I do collect Region 2 from, I will pick them up. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But I want to see like more of my circles of casual viewers to see these 5 films also. That's why I picked these 5. So let's get right into the list now. You guys ready for this? At number 5, we have a film from 1980, I want to believe. I think this is from 1980. Don't hold me to that. But this is a film from William Malone, and it might appear on another list down the future. Spoiler alert. But this is, of course, Scared to Death, which is the first film, which this is kind of also like a little like a cheat, because this film does have a sequel called Sinjanor, which would be awesome on Blu-ray also. Hope both of them do get a Blu-ray release, but I went with the first one just because of the release of this. This was released by Retro Media. It is a widescreen print of the film, but it's very dark and grainy in some aspects, especially with like, you know, like in the sewers, because they have to go down to the sewers to search for like what's causing like these deaths that are happening within the film. So with that aspect of it, I would like to see like a cleaned up like print of this film with like the sewer scenes where you could actually see what's going on in certain aspects of them. With that being said, we're really like more special features too with like this type of release. I don't know how much of the actual cast and crew besides William Malone is left around to do features with, but it'd still be cool to see like it loaded with special features, like they got like this person back to do an interview or like that type of deal. But yeah, Scared to Death I would like to see get a Blu-ray release. It's a little fun, interesting creature feature along with its sequel. Number 4, we have a sort of like a giallo. I would describe this one as a giallo. It's very odd in a sense. And this one was released on DVD by Blue Underground, which a lot of their stuff's either like they're upgrading themselves or other companies like Code Red and Arrow are doing Blu-rays of their releases. So with that being said, hopefully it's Arrow, because they're a little more like with their like special features in my opinion, but I do enjoy Code Red, don't get me wrong. I think they came a long way from what they were as a company, because especially with like certain releases that they have been releasing in prior, and especially their Italian releases are very top notch. They're probably, in my opinion, the best releases Code Red has done, transfer wise and like feature wise in that matter, because of things that competition with other companies and situations like that. But they're still pretty good releases, I have to admit. So either way, either one of those companies, even like Mondo Macabro might release this. Who knows? Because Mondo releases a lot of Blue Underground stuff too, which this one I would like to see get like a nice Blu-ray release because it's a lesser known giallo film. That of course is Topsy. Very weird film with Mimsy Farmer, and the situations that happen with Mimsy Farmer's character in this film are very sleazy in some scenes because of her relationship with Ray Locklove in this film. And yes, and fucking a situation in the very beginning of the film where it involves like a morgue, and Mimsy Farmer's in the morgue. And when you see the film, you know what I mean. I don't want to really spoil it for you. It's a fucking one of my favorite giallos, to be honest. It's one that I've been rewatching a lot lately, and I really enjoy it. It's a very underrated giallo, in my opinion. Autopsy. At number 4, number 3, we have a film that was released by Anchor Bay. It's a film from, I think it's a Dutch film, and that, of course, is The Johnsons. Yes. I really enjoyed the story of this one. I did a review on this on Body Bags. Very atmospheric in some sense, and I really love the setting of this film, especially like the whole like town, and there's like this scenario where like the garbage collectors are on strike, so there's garbage piling up around the city, so you get like that scenario and the aspect of the views and of the setting of the film. It would look great on Blu-ray, and especially like this is one that I want more people to check out because this Anchor Bay DVD is out of print. So with that aspect, it's getting a little more like harder to find like some certain old school Anchor Bay releases. So this would be cool if this one got released. I could see like Arrow Video or Mondo Macabro putting this out on a stellar edition, and I hope they do one day. So The Johnsons at number 3. Number 2 is another Blue Underground release, and this one's the last film of Italian filmmaker Mario Bava. Or if you hear the stories, this one's actually mostly could be directed by his son, Lamberto Bava, from some sources. But it's still a great film in my opinion. And that, of course, is Shock, aka Beyond the Door 2, which has nothing to do with Beyond the Door. They just named it that for title reasons or like distribution. Great film. Daria Nicolodi does a great job in her role. We got John Steiner, Ivan Rossimo. Great atmosphere in this one. And it's just a very different film for Mario Bava to do, like, especially during this time period. And it's a very contained film, and it has some cool aspects to it. And I would like this one loaded with like special features, especially with new interviews, like maybe Daria Nicolodi, whoever else is around, of course, like Lamberto Bava, and just hear more about this film and the production and the making of it. So yeah, Shock is number 2. Highly recommend this if you haven't seen it. Check it out. Even pick up the DVD. Hell, why not? You know what I mean? Check it out. Shock at number 2, and at number 1 is an Asian film, which is actually one of the first Asian films I ever seen. It's one that I have a story with this one. When I used to work at Stop and Shop, this guy I know actually let me borrow this movie to watch. And the first time I seen this film, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And what the fuck is up with that? And, you know, like this is during my heyday of like learning more about Asian cinema. You know what I mean? I wasn't really too familiar with the area of film, and of course, if you know me, I love Asian cinema now. So with that being said, this film, I think the DVD is out of print because I was trying to find a copy of it for the longest time, and some of them were going for fucking crazy prices. And I did find one for a reasonably great price, I might add, and that of course is Suicide Club, aka Suicide Circle, whatever you know the title by. Of course, this is directed by Sanye Sono. It's a very interesting film that involves the suicide, you know what I mean, like that. And I would just like to know more about this film. Like like the one major gripe with this DVD release by TLA Releasin' is no special features at all. It has like image gallery and trailers from like their other releases, but I would like to see like maybe like Arrow Video even do like a fucking amazing release of this film with like new special features, new interviews with like the director, and see what his ideas of this film is now, since it's been so long since this film came out. So, with that being said, Suicide Club, fucking phenomenal film. If you haven't seen any Sonia Sono film, he's one of my favorite filmmakers of all time, and this is the one that started that journey for me with his films. So yeah, that would be my number one, and it's a phenomenal film. So yes, that's it for Top 5 Fridays, guys, this week. I hope you enjoyed my picks. Check out all the other guys' videos. The link will be down below in the description. And as always, I'll see you next video, guys. Peace out.